What is going on, everybody? Atomic Tommy here. Welcome to a new thing we're going to be doing here on the Most Wanted channel called Tommy's Tasty Takes, okay? Ranking, reviewing food. We're here with Dan, one of our favorite customers. We say we don't have favorites, but we say that to please him. So, today we're going to be doing the ultimate CLUCK-OFF, tasting, reviewing, and ranking some of the world's most famous chicken sandwiches, crispy chicken sandwiches, and just regular, classic chicken sandwiches for the purpose of the video. We got the McChicken regular, we got the McCrispy, we got a classic KFC chicken sandwich, a classic Popeye chicken sandwich, Arby's, we got classic Chick-Fil-A, and we do have classic Applebee's, just for everybody here. And for everybody questioning the Applebee's, we'll just let this go right at the start.
Price point right at the same, more or less, of what these fast food sandwiches are, so we said why not throw it in the ring.
That's right. And Applebee's, I mean, let's not pretend Applebee's is like gourmet, right? So anyway, without further ado, we're gonna hop right in here. Going in, what's your number one?
I mean, Chick-fil-A is the standard. It is the original. I really enjoy that. But Popeyes is kind of in it to win it.
Yeah, I know. We got some people here in the most wanted sphere. Most notably, my dad, Kevin here at the Tank, who is not a Popeyes fan. Kind of wrong on his part. But for me, it is going to be...
Can't all be winners, can they?
Can't all be winners. It's going to be Chick-fil-A, I think, going in my number one. I'm a Chick-fil-A fan. Number two could be KFC. Potential underdog here, given just, how massive, Popeyes and...
I'm most excited to try Applebee's.
Me too. Me too.
I mean, price point.
Don't sleep on Arby's.
Okay, well,
we're sleeping on Arby's.
We're sleeping on Arby's. Before we get started, we've rambled too long, but if there's one thing that's true, okay, Arby's is just one of those fast food chains that should not be in business. Let's be honest here, okay? You go to Arby's, you go to Arby's when you're feeling bad or guilty and want to feel worse. All right, that's why you go. That's why you go to Arby's. No other reasonable reason to go to Arby's.
I believe the official soundtrack of Arby's is the trombone.
That's right. It's really bad all the time. So Arby's out here might be the underdog. You never know. Everybody loves an underdog story, but I think it's time we get into this. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start here with the classic McChicken. We each have a little bite. We're just gonna go right in here. Bland.
It is
what
what you think it is.
It is a chicken sandwich of all time.
We need to stop and tell people we aren't doing any spicy.
Right.
We aren't doing anything extra. No deluxe. Nothing fancy. So just plain, regular sandwiches, crispy or fried, not grilled.
Right. Yes. You're here, hungry. 1 a.m. Here you go. Boom. This is McDonald's McCrispy. Or not McCrispy, this is the regular McChicken here. Not a lot to say. Probably a solid 4 or 5 for me out of 10. Really not great, but you never know. Is it worse than Arby's? Having not had Arby's is kind of what we can compare this to, right? I mean, you don't know. I mean, we're assuming Arby's is the floor, right?
We have a baseline.
We have a baseline.
This is a
chicken sandwich. Would not recommend it, but right in the middle.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, we're here now. Number 2, McCrispy. Okay.
Level 2 up game. Let's see.
We'll have to take a look. This has an opportunity to absolutely be better than the McChicken, given that it's a little higher quality. But
I mean, I'm gonna say it looks more chickeny, and the breading looks
higher quality.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit more to that, right? Again, no mayo on here. Some of these are gonna have mayo. Some of them aren't gonna have mayo. This one is no mayo. You get a hit of pickle in here. Almost, like Walmart Chick-fil-A, right? Just in terms of composition.
I can taste chicken flavor versus that is chickenish meat.
Yeah.
With McChicken.
Right.
This is clearly chicken. Breading has flavor, not a strong flavor, but something that
flavor.
Something that would be considered a flavor. Your grandparents aren't going to be offended because it's not super.
And again, I think what comes to mind here is this is heavily discounted Chick-fil-A. I mean, you have the bun, you have the pickle, you have the breaded chicken. This is a Chick-fil-A sort of composition build, just very lacking and very subpar in terms of trying to compete. But it is McDonald's.
It is, and might be bigger.
Might be. It did.
I mean, I'm thinking size-wise, comparing that to Chick-fil-A, because you're right. This is just, there's no real sauce or anything, so it's pickle, chicken,
all
bun.
of that a la carte, of course. And obviously, Chick-fil-A's chicken is a lot bigger, thicker than this, and this, just is not very a solid. I give this a 5.5, a step up from the classic McChicken, but definitely no more. I would not be comfortable giving it a 6.
McChicken quantity. This is quality in the world of McDonald's.
In the world of McDonald's, yes. All right, big leap here. We're on to KFC. I mean, this is classic. KFC is the OG in chicken, right? I mean, I think we can all agree on that.
I mean, in this country, when I was growing up, KFC was fast food chicken.
Right, of course. And I'm expecting this to be leagues above the McDonald's chicken. I mean, we're talking going from high school varsity to WNBA, right? I mean, I'm talking leagues here. I mean, obviously not the top.
We're not impugning the WNBA.
Right, we're no shade to the WNBA, right? Everybody loves Caitlin Clark. But, I mean, we're talking high school varsity to, WNBA and then to NBA at the very top, right? Just for the ranking purposes. Okay. So we're just going to, dive right in here, KFC.
I mean, you can see.
With mayo. And
I mean, this is
a higher quality chicken.
Very much so. We got real chicken. We got real breading.
Yeah, I don't know how
clear
see it is, but this is a higher quality slice.
I can see spices on the breading.
Right,
so
yes.
We're happy.
Yeah.
Actual flavor.
A really nice... I'm not really getting anything too heavily here, I can taste the mayo, I got the pickle, I got the flavor of the chicken, and you get the bread. I mean, this is a solid chicken sandwich.
Much like, the secret herbs and whatever KFC always talks about. I mean, it's just very well balanced.
Right.
Complements that chicken, doesn't overpower. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is quality.
And price wise, I'm pretty sure KFC and the McCrispy are pretty similar. This over McCrispy anytime.
When we ordered this, we got 2 of these and a 4-piece biscuits, because can't go to KFC and not get biscuits. I mean, that's practically against the law, right? So we did that. We got some biscuits. I mean, under $20, right? Perfect price for what you get. You get what you pay for. Now, granted, no fries, but you don't really need fries for getting the biscuits, right?
Biscuits or fries, yep.
Interchangeable. So I'm going 7.5, 8 out of 10 here.
Oh yeah, this is a solid.
This is solid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good sandwich. Definitely needed that after the McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time for, I think, maybe one of the biggest, sandwich to sandwich tests that we're gonna see here, going from KFC to Popeyes. Now, I want to preface Popeyes. I don't have Popeyes all that often. Nothing against Popeyes, but it's not usually my go-to in fast food. So I'm not as familiar with their chicken sandwich as I am with like a KFC or a Chick-fil-A. Just off looks, very similar to the KFC.
Yep, definitely a quality chicken.
Definitely quality chicken, right? Very, just off looks, almost equal here. I mean, a chicken sandwich at the end of the day is a chicken sandwich.
But if you're thinking chicken restaurants in today's climate, I mean, there's KFC is classic.
Yes.
Popeyes is right up there with
Popeyes and Chick-fil-A really sort of fighting for that almost number 2 for a lot of people, or number 1 in some cases. So we're just gonna dive right in here. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Again, I just want to really point out the thickness of that chicken. Look at that.
Are you interested in seeing it or tasting it?
Yeah. Sort of a different flavor there to the KFC. Almost, I want to say maybe a little smokier. Definitely a different set of spices here that you would associate with a Popeyes. And
more of a full flavor. I mean, I can taste that right away. KFC, subtle.
Yeah, it's a build-up.
KFC is very subtle, kind of under the radar, meant to balance with the chicken. This is a flavor right away.
The chicken is definitely at the forefront of this sandwich. I mean, with the KFC, I talked about balance. You saw the balance between the mayo, the pickle, everything. Chicken is at the front and center. Everything else is sort of along for the ride. Is it better than KFC? I don't know. For me, I almost like the taste of the chicken a little bit more. It's a little bit more flavorful. The spices are a little bit, I think, I aid the chicken a little bit more.
I think I believe you said like about a 7.5 for KFC, I would be okay saying Popeyes is a 7.5, 8 right in there. Mm-hmm. That is a coin flip, whatever side of the street you're on.
True.
I would be happy with
I can agree with that. I think that is a fair assessment. Very much tied. You can see why the battle is still ongoing between these two. All right, so we're going back to back here. Going from KFC, we went Popeye. Now we got Chick-Fil-A.
The original chicken sandwich.
Now, off appearance, again, these are 3 fast food chicken establishments that fight for that number 1 spot, right? And just off appearances alone, reminiscent of that McDonald's. Yep. It's lacking in that visual aesthetic that KFC and Popeyes really thrived in.
Yeah, the breading on those, I mean, it was visually, it doesn't look bad. You get some dark colors around the edge, but pretty basic or mid.
Very basic. Way to incorporate the lingo. Very basic. Almost, but we're going to see how the flavor holds up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, it may look like McDonald's, but it is nothing like McDonald's. I mean, we are, again, there's that varsity to almost NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the flavor is there.
Are you saying this is the Caitlin Clark of sandwiches so far?
Close.
Okay.
Close. This could be. I don't know who I would compare this to NBA wise. I mean, I don't know. We'd have to think about it and get back to you.
All I need to know is, does Arby stand a chance?
Arby's, there is absolutely no world, no timeline where Arby's comes anywhere close. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a sympathy pudding for Arby's. I mean, really not.
But
nothing special.
This chicken is the best.
This chicken, yes, this chicken.
Juicy, tender chicken.
Flavor is there, right?
Now, as far as the breading taste, I mean, it is what you expect. It's not.
Bun.
Yep. It is very.
You have the bun. You have the. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But best piece of chicken thus far.
Yeah, juicy, melts in your mouth. Really, not something I can. The flavor and the spices used in Popeyes was solid, but the chicken didn't really melt and really just have those juices like this does. There's a reason why this is really up there, and this is it. This might be. I'm gonna say this is around that 8 to 8.5.
Oh yeah.
Slightly better than KFC. Kind of better than Popeyes, but they're all very, very close.
Yep. Yeah. This is a perfect blending mesh of the spices, seasonings, and that good chicken. Yeah. Popeyes probably had a better flavor, but you tasted the flavor and spices and then the chicken.
What I did like more about the Popeyes and the KFC was that you got some lettuce, you got the mayo, you got the pickle. You don't always get that here, but the flavor makes up for it.
Yep. Yeah, if you're getting basic sandwich from McDonald's or Chick-Fil-A, you get bun, chicken, pickle.
And that's really all you need.
I mean, it is the original.
All right, so after a video here of just good sandwiches, it's time to dial it back it up, and potentially torture our taste buds with an Arby's chicken sandwich here.
Sometimes you have to go through hell.
Sometimes you have to go through hell to get to the top. However, we're following it up with Applebee's, which will be our last and final, so might not be going very high. However, I just want you guys to take a look at this sandwich before we really get started. I mean, this just looks gross. I mean, look at that. That just does not look good. I mean, my reaction upon opening the sandwich was ugh.
It was off camera, but it was off camera, but it was
ugh. And I think it's important to point out, this is the first sandwich that we've had that comes with tomato on the classic. Everything else is like a deluxe sort of feature.
So technically, Arby has given you a little bit more.
I'm not a tomato guy. on my chicken
I didn't
sandwich.
say it was good. They're just giving you more.
They're giving you more. So we're just gonna get this over with here. And again, I mean, it just, ugh. Look at that. Nasty.
Yep, it's soupy. All right, let's get in it. Cool. One bite. Love that. Love that for me.
Love that. Yeah. Wow.
Hold on, I'm still trying to see. I haven't tasted chicken yet. It's just
Tomato.
mayo and tomato so far.
You almost gotta take the tomato off. I mean, that's really all you taste there. The chicken, bland, flavorless, your classic, really like fast food chicken sandwich. I mean, there's McDonald's, and then there's whatever the hell this is. I mean, this is not.
Hey, I think that's their trademark.
That is their trademark. Arby's, McDonald's, and whatever the hell we are.
Yep.
Right. This is not good. This is like
we
a
don't
3.
need to really talk about it.
We don't really need to talk about it. This is just bad. I mean, it's just not blended. There's just no. Oh, it just falls off the plate. Oh no, Arby's, man. Time to close up shop. All right, after paying $6 for that Arby's sympathizer, I mean, we've been through hell
from Death Valley.
From Death Valley. I mean,
Rise.
we took that long black train, and we're not going anywhere, because now it's time for Applebee's, which again I want to show the sandwich. Okay, it again little soggy, floppy. This is
Now this comes in a container with
it's a
fries
to-go
and things. So
it's a meal. This is a restaurant appearing. This appears to be a restaurant sandwich. I mean, the most restaurant, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
This chicken's looking
sandwiches.
good. Again, coming with tomato and lettuce, like Arby's did. But,
Restaurant.
But this is restaurant quality.
For again, a very
for $10
comparable price.
$10 with fries and a drink. I mean, I don't know. That's going to be hard to beat. Plus, this breading looks better.
Is it better than Arby's? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, really not a question. Is it better than McDonald's? Of course. Is it better than our top 3?
Yep. The chicken is definitely better than McDonald's. Is
know.
it better than the Holy Trinity of KFC, Popeyes, and Chick-Fil-A?
Absolutely not. Unfortunately, the chicken is definitely a little bit blander. Definitely a little drier too. You can really
Good meat chicken.
Yeah.
Flavor, not there.
Not
Pretty
there.
flat.
Yeah.
Now, as a complete package, would I do this over a Arby's or something in the drive-thru and I call ahead and it's ready for me? Yeah.
For that price,
because
absolutely.
for fries and a drink, I'm doing that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to, if I had to go out of my way for Applebee's versus a Chick-fil-A or a Popeyes.
This is our 6 out of 10. Our slightly above average, but not elite.
Yep.
I'm
not mad if somebody brings this to me at work.
Freshman college basketball. You know what I mean? Not quite anywhere special, but you're going somewhere.
Or maybe
You know what I mean?
Division 2.
Division 2. All right. So that concludes the taste test part of it. We're gonna go through our final ranking here, ranking each one individually.
Fries are okay.
All right, it's time to rank these sandwiches. Let's go bottom to top here, worst to best.
Well, this is an easy one.
It's an easy one. Arby's.
Yep.
That sympathizer. Just a
Try
truly
it from the cheap seats. Yeah, we know.
a truly awful chicken sandwich.
I was gonna say I get no tomato on the Arby's.
Yeah, if you can hear that, that's the Tank trying to rationalize his bad decision to get Arby's. I mean, nothing worked for that. It had really nothing going for it. The gross tomato.
What's that thing they say about misery and company?
That's Arby's and my father, apparently. He loves his Arby's. All right, number...
Now, we got nowhere to go but up.
Nowhere to go but up. That McChicken.
McChicken.
McChicken, very, again, very bland. Nothing, not not a whole lot going for it other than it's better than Arby's, right?
Which McDonald's, feel free to use that.
Feel free to use that.
As far as cheapness, though, that is the cheapest sandwich that we tasted, and unfortunately, you could get 2 or maybe 4 of them for the price of what Arby's is. I would go quantity over that quality.
Yes. I mean, we use the term quality as loosely as it can be defined.
And I didn't say good quality.
And we didn't say good quality. All right, next, a step up from that McChicken, that McCrispy.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely superior in taste and just meat quality for sure.
Yeah. Again, it presents nicer, a little bit more flavor. But again, not as good as our number 4 spot. And that's going to be Applebee's. I wasn't really sure to think about Applebee's going in. You kind of got the restaurant against the fast food. Don't really know what to say, but it was great. It wasn't great. Sorry, I meant to say it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was just kind of there, right in the middle.
For a complete package,
It's a good deal.
It's
a good deal.
Very good value for that, all encompassing. But if in this kind of format, it does not. It's trying to punch above its weight class.
Yep.
And it can't hack it.
And now we're coming into that top 3, that big 3 for chicken sandwiches. Number 3, KFC.
KF Sizzle.
KF Sizzle.
The original. But
unfortunately can't keep up.
Yep. Really, if you've been to KFC before, you know the flavor profile.
Yep.
And it is an original. It is classic for a reason. Very solid.
Old
Would
reliable.
not be mad.
Old reliable.
Yep.
Number 2, kind of an upset for some people in the building. Popeyes. Not a lot of Popeyes fans in here, but that is a quality sandwich. You can run away, but you can't run from the truth, right? Popeyes is good. And at the end of the day, is number 2 here on this list.
Absolutely. I mean, just again, very similar. We're talking coin flip between KFC and Popeyes.
Yep.
Just the intensity of the flavor profile. Same quality chicken meat, I'd say, but that just a punch more flavor.
Yep.
Gives it the slight edge.
And Dan, why don't you take us to our number 1, the best we have had here today?
The original chicken sandwich, not the original chicken place.
The Lord's Chicken, Chick-Fil-A.
Yep.
That's right.
If you find yourself hungry Monday through Saturday, this is the chicken sandwich.
I mean,
they are the original chicken sandwich. They have perfected the art.
Perfected. I mean, it from the outside, not as sort of impressive looking as maybe your Popeyes, but the flavor of the chicken alone.
Basic packaging, as it were, because we're talking. We got bun, we got meat, we got pickle. But flavor and quality of that meat of the chicken.
Incredible.
You can't.
You can't beat it. Some people like to, and I get it. Everybody's taste buds are different, but you really can't run from the Chick-fil-A. I mean, it's really, really good. And any party thoughts before we wrap this up?
I was surprised. Mostly, Applebee's was a solid contender there.
Yeah.
Arby's was surprisingly
right where we thought it would be. Right where we thought. You're going into it, we did have a little bit of. I think Arby's is going to surprise you. It did not.
They did.
It was somehow worse than we expected. That's crazy. Hats off to you, Arby's, for being truly terrible. And with that, I think we will wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed our first Tommy's Tasty Takes here, chicken sandwich taste and review. You can expect more of this at some point.
Like, comment, subscribe.
He contributes, everybody. All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
I am the producer.